Chris Griffin, ever wonder what it's like to be born unwanted? Not just by your parents, like your sister, but by the universe. From the very first breath, you weren't just different, you were wrong.
You remember how good you felt after you had Chris?
While other newborns get awes and adoration, you got confused stares. From day one, you weren't unlucky, but also systematically rejected by everyone and everything around you.
I never want to see you again. I can't believe I thought you were special.
Anna, wait!
You try to fix this rejection, but the universe makes sure you can't. You get friends who betray you for money and fame. You find your talent, but it's buried by your family's neglect. Or even moments of success that eventually end up in a complete psychological breakdown. You weren't just forgotten, you were repeatedly shown that nothing you love, nothing you're good at, and no one who cares about you is ever going to last. This isn't some heartwarming tale about overcoming adversity. This is why it sucks to be born as you, and it gets worse and worse. But when does that kind of rejection start? It starts the moment you try to be seen, and the first time you reach out for connection. You reach into the dark, and something reaches back. You fail another test. Your family's reaction: shrugs, eye rolls, a sigh, if they're feeling generous. But when you tell them why, that there's a monkey in your closet sabotaging your life, they don't just dismiss you, they mock you. They'd rather believe you're delusional than believe something might actually be wrong. It's all in your imagination, Chris. So you decide to prove it. You set up a camera. You're ready to catch him in the act, ready to show them you're not crazy. And you do catch something, just not the monkey. You catch your dad using you as a punching bag for laughs. Your mother is literally stealing from you. You catch a creepy old man painting your portrait while you sleep. It's not just neglect, it's exploitation. And none of them care that you saw it. But then, finally you catch him, the evil monkey. He's real. You were right all along. You weren't imagining it. For once in your life, you have proof. So you show them. And nobody cares. Meg has an even scarier monkey, and somehow that becomes the focus. Your moment of being right gets immediately overshadowed. But here's where it gets truly heartbreaking. The monkey tells his sob story. Suddenly, everyone cares. They show more compassion for your tormentor than they ever showed for you.
Get up, Chris. You're embarrassing yourself. You look stupid and fat.
He becomes the victim. You stay the joke. But then something shifts. The monkey starts helping you. He supports you, encourages you, helps you pass a test.
Mom, Dad, I got an A on my book report.
That's wonderful, honey.
Congratulations, Chris.
He listens. He stays. You finally feel what it's like to matter. You even bring him to a father-son barbecue. Because let's be honest, he's more of a father than Peter ever was. And what does your dad do? He doesn't try to be better. He declares war. Not because he wants to be closer to you, because he's jealous someone else is doing his job better. And then comes the betrayal that defines your entire existence. The monkey leaves. Not because of some noble reason, not for something better. He just moves on. What has all of this really shown you? That your family only pays attention when there's something to gain.
Holy crap, Chris, what the hell? I put you in charge of the food.
The raccoons were here.
That your happiness threatens your father's ego. That even when you find something good, something real, it doesn't stay. It never stays. It's not meant for you. For a brief moment, you had the feeling of not just being seen, but being wanted. What if it happens with a real person? And just like that, it happens. Connie D'Amico, the queen of James Woods High. She's dated everyone, dumped everyone. Don't know if she is a queen, actually. Maybe just for the streets. Anyway, this time, she's looking at you. Not through you, but looking at you. She gives you a makeover, new clothes, new confidence, and suddenly you're not invisible anymore. People notice. People talk to you. You're invited, included, desired. This is the version of life you thought only existed for other people. It's intoxicating. This is everything you've ever wanted. And all of it, every bit of it, came from Connie. You fall in love with Connie, not with her popularity, with her. And somehow, for a moment, it feels like she might love you back. She doesn't dump you. She breaks her own pattern because you showed her something she's never felt before, genuine love. And that should be the moment everything turns around. But you ruin it. You get high on attention. You start acting the way people used to treat you, cruel, arrogant, and dismissive. The popularity becomes more important than the person who gave it to you. You become the thing you always hated, and then you go further. You cheat on the one person who actually saw something in you. You throw away real love for meaningless flings with people who only love your status. Think about the psychology of this. You have been invisible for so long, so you don't believe it's real. You don't know how to handle being loved, so you destroy it before it can destroy you. And then comes payback. Connie joins forces with Meg. Remember? The sister you didn't even invite to your party? And together, they end you. They play the video. The one of you dancing like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. Your popularity doesn't fade. It disintegrates. Your aura, gone. And just like that, you go back to being no one. But this time, it's worse, because now you know exactly what you've lost. You know what it feels like to be seen, heard, and loved by an actual human. And you know it's never coming back. The only thing that came back is you staying in your room and having 28 tabs open of corn.
You, that's watching. You don't believe that's possible? Yeah, I just watch this.
I have everything I need in that department on my computer.
You have 28 windows of playing simultaneously?
Just comprehend. 28 tabs, open, simultaneously playing. I could end the video here, but it gets worse. Subscribe to unlock that part. I am joking. I give it for free. What if you stopped chasing people and trying to fit in, and just focused on what you're actually good at? Something no one can take from you. Something that's yours. Something that will make you matter. So you finally find it. Something you're actually good at. Not pretending to be cool, not chasing attention. Something real. You paint, and it's good. Genuinely, undeniably good. You give it to your dad as a birthday gift, made with effort, with love. Something beautiful, from a son trying to make his father happy. And what does your father do with it? He tapes it over a broken window. That's what your talent means to him. A patch, a joke. It means nothing. But then something miraculous happens. A real art dealer, Antonio Monati. He gives you $5,000 for it. Strangers recognize your worth before your own family ever did. Suddenly, everyone cares. Not about you, about the money.
I love you, you freaking son of mine. I got $5,000 for that painting you made me.
But I painted that just for you.
I don't feel bad, Chris. I didn't even want it.
While they're off sightseeing, you're being transformed. New clothes, new hair, even a new name. Christabel. The art world strips away who you are and replaces it with who they want. No more Chris Griffin, just the marketable version. Then, they give you the price tag. You can have your talent, but you can't have your family.
You can never see him again.
Yeah, of course you will. Dad's very...
What?
So you give in, and Peter, he doesn't fight for you. He just disowns you. It's almost a relief for him. Back home, your family struggles. Not because they miss you, because they miss the income.
I'm going over there. I swear, I'm gonna go over there and punch her.
You were never the point. Your paintings were. Then comes the big night, your premiere, your masterpiece, portraits of your dad. Even now, you're just trying to connect. Even after everything, you still want his approval from your dad. The crowd laughs. Call it cliche, unrefined, fake. His genuine love for his father, expressed through art, is seen as unsophisticated and unworthy.
I apologize for these eyesores. I guess I was wrong about you. You're no artist. You're just a no-talent punk.
Now, hold on a second. You can talk to my daughter that way, but not my son.
So you go home, not a prodigy, not a star, just a kid who tried to make something beautiful and learned it only matters if the right people say so. And just when you thought it couldn't sting more, Calvin Klein spots Stewie, a literal baby, and offers him a modeling contract.
Ooh, yeah. Where can they make me want it? Yeah.
You find your gift, and the world says, no thanks. So your art doesn't matter. Your love doesn't matter. Maybe your brain does. Maybe if you're smart enough, they'll stop laughing. They'll finally take you seriously. Maybe. It starts with a textbook. Outdated, torn, useless. But you're studying anyway, at least trying. Someone notices. Obviously not your family, not your teachers. Brian, your dog. Lois goes to a PTA meeting to complain and learns the horrible truth.
Excuse me, Principal Shepard. There's something I'd like to discuss. The school has gone too far with these budget cuts.
Their solution.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to raise the school's test average.
Then do it.
All right, we'll drop the dumbest student we have.
That student is Chris. So you get expelled, not for fighting, not for cheating, for being academically behind due to the school's own failures. And when your family tries to get you into other schools, they all say no. The deaf school.
I can't hear you.
The Maritime Academy. No one wants Chris Griffin. Finally, your grandfather steps in.
Daddy, there's something I need you to do for me. Chris got expelled from James Woods High, and I was wondering if you could get him into that fancy boarding school you went to.
On one condition. I want Peter to do something really humiliating.
Even Chris's education becomes a tool for family power games. You get into Morningwood Academy. Funny name, Morning Wood. But at least it's an elite school with elite students. And immediately, you're back at the bottom. Not because of grades, but because of your clothes, your voice, your family.
Johan! Oh dear. Johan tells me your luggage is the luggage of the poor.
You're not them, and they make sure you know it. Carter pulls strings again, gets you into Skull and Bones, the secret society. Thinking back, your dad really did a humiliation ritual to get you in here. But at least, now you're really in. You're accepted, belonging, maybe even respected, but it's not free. Your entire family starts working extra jobs to keep you enrolled. Your dad is doing humiliating work.
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! Get your butt scratcher here!
Your mom is exhausted.
Meg and I have been working nights.
I'll take the one on the right.
Well, once again, Meg, I'll be back in an hour.
You can see it. The strain, the sacrifice. The pressure isn't just academic anymore. It's financial, emotional, and existential. And suddenly, success doesn't feel like success. It feels like guilt, like pressure, like every win is paid for in blood. But here's the cruelest part. Chris is actually succeeding academically. For the first time in his life, his intelligence is being recognized and nurtured. For the first time in your life, someone thinks you're smart. You could thrive here. You could be great, but you can't enjoy it because you know what it's costing everyone else. So what do? You ask to go back to the school that expelled you, to the system that gave up on you. You return to Quahog with a smile on your face, but it's not happiness, it's surrender. You didn't just walk away from success. You couldn't carry the weight of it. But for Chris, it's just another example of how even when the world finally recognizes his worth, he's too broken to accept it. You sabotage your own success because you don't believe you deserve it. And his family, despite their sacrifices, ultimately enables him to retreat into mediocrity because it's easier than fighting for his potential. And that's the pattern. It's always been the pattern. Every time something good finds you, it doesn't stay. Or worse, you push it away before it can. Chris Griffin, a kid so systematically broken by rejection, you can't even accept success when it's handed to you. Every attempt at connection, betrayed. Every taste of popularity, corrupted. Every spark of talent, buried. Every chance to grow, sabotaged by the people around you, or eventually by yourself. Chris Griffin, you aren't just unlucky. You've been trained by life to expect rejection. Every relationship, every gift, every tiny win has taught you that you don't deserve to be loved, seen, or kept. And yet, you keep reaching. Because what else is there? Give up? Disappear completely? But let's be real between me and you. Chris is so underappreciated, but you can fix that. Hit subscribe, and maybe, just maybe, Chris gets one win today. Because if anyone deserves better, it's the kid who never stopped believing